Yes, sir. AEW's over, and I got a big one. The Elite. Getting really hard down there, if you know what I mean. What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are all having a good day, good night, good wet one. I'm having an all right one, you know. We'll see. Hit that like button. Let's see if the alert can go out to everybody before we get rolling here. From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Let's start with this. Let's start with this delicious treat.
Face of MJF.
We got Jungle Jabroni, we got Dangerous Darbs, the incel skateboard and mime, and we've got Sammy. In about 7 months, I'm gonna propose to a new girl, Guevara. Whoa. Do you understand me? I've heard it. I've heard it.
Holy
The MJF segment was phenomenal.
Do you understand me? I've heard it. I've heard it.
Holy smokes.
You look like shit.
By the way, how come you can say you look like shit, but you can't say son of a bitch? Have you guys noticed this? You can say son of a bitch on WWE TV, but on AEW you can't say son of a bitch, but you can say you look like shit. It's weird. I don't get that, but okay.
You want to make jokes in my Jabroni? We got Dangerous. Do you understand me? I've heard it. I've heard it.
Holy smokes.
You look like shit.
You see the effects of that 60-minute Iron Man match still on the face of MJF.
We got Jungle Jabroni, we got Dangerous Darbs, the incel skateboard and mime, and we've got Sammy. In about 7 months, I'm gonna propose to a new girl, Guevara.
That was hilarious.
Talk about stiff.
Probably true. Now tell Bray Wyatt about that.
You know, Max, that's funny coming from you because didn't your fiance leave you?
Oh, so we want to make jokes in my rebar mitzvah. Y'all got MJF Meshuggah up in this bitch. Okay. Hey. Jungle had Christian. Sammy has Jericho. Darby has Sting. You know who MJF has? Nobody. Because unlike you three talentless hacks, I never needed to be enrolled into AEW Daddy Daycare.
That was awesome, except I was thinking the whole time about, like, hey, isn't this, weren't you Cody Rhodes' bitch, kind of? Like, I don't know, man. But that was pretty funny. I mean, dude, that was really pretty good. Good stuff there from MJF, obviously. I really did enjoy that opening segment. That set a fire in my belly, man, tonight for that show. I was like, I feel hard, bro. I feel good. What a way to start the show. Is there any more? I don't remember. That was funny. Daddy Daycare.
I never needed to be enrolled into AEW Daddy Daycare. I have been ready since day one. And that is precisely why, yes, it makes me sick to my stomach.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty good shit, man. Guys, if you are just arriving, the best thing you can do is hit the like button and stick the thumb way up my ass. We got Derek Hans here. We got Chris Dominguez. We got Apollo. We got everybody. If you want to donate tonight, the link is pinned to the top of the chat. And feel free to donate to the Joe Cronin Show Family Grocery Fund. That's right. And also, feel free to do that. Also, feel free to donate to the Coffee Fund or to the Electric Bill Fund. It's all up there on the top of the chat, or you can super chat party if you want to do that as well. We got more stuff to go here. Don't worry. Haven't even started. That opening segment was fucking phenomenal right there. I friggin' loved it. So that pumped me up, man. MJF's eye looks like a fucking nutcase. I hope he doesn't have the Christopher Daniels effect on his eyes forever, and we don't have a MJF diluted eye for 3 years or whatever the fuck poor Christopher Daniels still deals with to this day. I mean, that shit is crazy that guy's eye never healed right, and it's awful. I don't even know what that means or why that is, or we still don't know. But hopefully MJF is going to be all right.
No.
It was good stuff tonight, though, as far as that opening. That opener was great. It lasted, with everybody coming out and saying their thing, I think about 20 minutes. Yeah, about 20 minutes long. And then we cut to, the Combat Cox or whatever the fuck. They came out next. And then, honestly, they really entertained the crowd in that multi-man match that ended up spanning the whole show to tell this long sort of story by the end of the show, which I thought was pretty good as far as that goes. I really did think that was pretty good. There's the donation link, Matt, for the Matt. There you go, buddy. It's pinned to the top, but there it is anyway. If you want to donate, feel free to do it. Drop a donation. We'll see what happens. I had pixelation all night on my stream, too. Did you guys have that? I don't know. I feel like I'm the only person that had this, but it was pixelating all the time and breaking up on me, the AEW broadcast. I didn't know if that was something that anybody else was dealing with or if this was just a thing that I was dealing with. But it's friggin' annoying, bro. It just wouldn't stop. It was just constantly, buffering. Not buffering, actually, just pixelating. Like a delayed pixelation. It was very strange. Oh, shit.
Y'all know about it?
Oh, my
Y'all
God.
Know about that BLUMPKIN cunt pussy?
Oh, my God. He's going. Aaron Rodgers is going to the Jets. Allison Tuckwab. There she is.
You got that BLUMPKIN. You got that BLUMPKIN pussy juice. That fucking cunt, that fucking juice is on the loose.
Ladies and gentlemen, Allison. Aaron Rodgers is going to the New York Jets.
It's in my mouth, I'll swallow all your juice. BLUMPKIN,
oh my God, Allison. Everyone say goodbye for Allison's Aaron Rodgers.
On the loose, that pussy juice. I want that BLUMPKIN cunt's pussy juice. Nom 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 nom. BLUMPKIN cunt's pussy juice. All I want in the mouth. I can't take all of it. It's dripping down my throat so wet. BLUMPKIN cunt's pussy juice. BLUMPKIN cunt, it's all I want from you. Oh.
Take a look at that man's ass. Have you ever seen an ass like that? You want to join Vince McMahon's Kiss My Ass Club with that sphincter of love? Come on, that sphincter of lava. By God, yeah.
That's all I fucking want from you. Your BLUMPKIN, your
Allison dropping 99.
Oh, your pussy's the size of a goddamn moose. I want it so bad I can chase.
Allison, thank you so much for holy shit. Who would have thought that would, it would make you donate fucking $100 because Aaron Rodgers is leaving the Green Bay Packers, Allison. Thank you, Allison. I can't wait to hear this. I've been waiting all day to hear this, Allison. We've all been waiting for this, to be honest. Here it comes.
BLUMPKIN cunt pussy juice.
By the way, we did have fun with my mom earlier. Thanks for the happy birthdays. My mother was turning 72, not 71, too, by the way. I don't know how I fucked that up.
Nom 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 Blumpkin.
Aaron Rodgers can take the Packers at least the playoffs now weekend. Let's see if Jordan Love can do anything with the Packers. I wonder if he'll tease the Bears like Aaron Rodgers did. I'm sure it's gonna feel weird for the Bears that Aaron ain't there to tease them.
That Aaron ain't there to tease them? What the fuck? Allison. Oh my God, what the fuck? The whole thing you took out of that is that the quarterback is going to tease the Bears. What the fucking... What the hell, Allison? Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God, dude. What the fuck? I love Allison. I don't believe it. Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets. It's going to make Allison flip out. Oh, man. That's pretty funny. Allison Takwab. Thank you, Allison. That is going to put you, that is the top donation of the stream for sure. And we'll put you up here, Allison. Takwab. The 99.99. You'll always come back for more. Top donation, Allison. Thank you, Allison. That is fucking crazy. Thank you so much for dropping a bomb on the show. That is huge. Now, I'll be honest. I'm hard right now. What's up, chat? How you guys doing, man? What'd you guys think of AEW? Give me your rating in the chat if you guys want to leave your rating in the chat. Maybe put the poll up, too. I haven't put the poll up yet. Let's go for that. AEW rating. Let's see. Haven't put it up yet. Amazing. Good. Blah. Terrible. Let's put that poll up right now. And, yeah, so I thought, the Combat Club and the Blackpool Butt Plug and the Dork Order, they had a really, I thought, entertaining match enough. I thought the fans liked it. I pretty much thought it was all right. And then they ended it. Blackpool Combat Club walked away kind of sexy. Of course, they don't have William Regal anymore. It just doesn't seem to feel as good without William Regal, right? Without William Regal there, it doesn't quite feel as good. But they go off, and then later they would end up fighting again and having a brawl throughout, leading into the main event, which was a nice little moment. I got to admit, a little cheesy in a way. It certainly was a bit cheesy, man. There is no doubt about it that the Elite run this company, and these guys have bullied other people out of the company, like Cody Rhodes, like CM Punk, although I wouldn't say they bullied him out, but they definitely really made it hard for him, and then he shit on them and shit on the company himself like an idiot, and basically justified their fucking click type of actions, basically. I did enjoy the Jeff Jarrett Orange Cassidy match for the most part. It was kind of an overbooked slop fest. I'm starting to notice a lot of Jeff Jarrett matches are always like this now. Jeff Jarrett matches are always like this now. They're always this crazy, like, kind of overbooked, almost Attitude Era-ish type of thing. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but he has that going on a lot. And it goes back to the Ric Flair match. The Ric Flair match where that thing was super booked like crazy as he was the heel. This is very similar to that and very similar to several other Jeff Jarrett matches, not the recent times, which I actually like those type of matches a lot of times, and so I didn't mind it. I see people hating on him, and if he wins, I'll kill someone and I'll stop watching type of thing. I'm impressed. Jeff Jarrett is wrestling right now. Is he not? Jeff Jarrett's got to be like 50-something, like 59? I mean, how old is Jeff Jarrett? Jeff Jarrett, his age is 55 years old. He's 55 years old. I mean, the guy looks great. I never thought that a guy that I watched in 1993, I watched him so much in 93 and 94 or 95, here he is wrestling. I had no idea he was that young at the time, I think. I used to think, Jeff Jarrett was like in his 30s or like late 30s, 40s back in 1993. I mean, he was like fucking 20 like or something. Like, I don't know. I didn't even realize that. But I like Jeff Jarrett. I don't necessarily love some of the things he's done in wrestling over the years of politicking and some of the, he got a little, we got a little too much of him at times at places like Impact, and WCW didn't go so well. But his run in WWF was wonderful, and I've enjoyed many of his other matches in his twilight here. So what I'll say is, I now enjoy Jeff again. I enjoyed Jeff in the 90s for sure. Jeff Jarrett in the 90s was phenomenal to me. And Jeff Jarrett in this latter half of his twilight has, I think, been enjoyable as well. I think Jeff was kind of at his worst, in the mid 2000s. That's me, man. I'm entertained by him for the most part. So, at this point of the night, we're an hour or something, 20 minutes in, I thought him and Orange Cassidy put forth a pretty good match, man, that got the crowd on fire. And so at this point, I've got AEW marked at about a 6.5 to a 7, probably a 7. So I'm sitting at a 7 at this point. The women did what they did, and then the women, speaking of the women, the outsiders or whatever, the outcasts come out, and they didn't quite deliver the punch the outsiders had. And it's funny because every woman that passed the mic off, they got worse. I found that to be hilarious. Ruby Soho was the best on the mic, and then she passed it off to Paige or Saraya, who was also all right-ish, but it got worse. And then she gave that mic to Toni Storm, and then Toni Storm was just fucking weird. I don't know. Toni Storm was not believable at all. She seemed kind of like special needs on the microphone. I don't know how to explain it. But Toni Storm made fucking Saraya look like CM Punk on the microphone. Very strange. And so at this point, I'm moving my rating to about a 6.5 probably, which is better than it has been. For the overall entertainment factor, the promo at the beginning of the night, some of the matches were entertaining. The fans are into it. We're in Winnipeg. Then Kenny Omega comes out, and he gets a just bullseye ovation, obviously. A hometown hero's welcome. There's some other things that I do want to go back and mention as well, but I do want to just get to this wrapping it up overall. And then the trios tag match takes place. Jericho's there, a bunch of hometown guys. Not to mention Jericho's parents are running wild in the front row. Who God knows what they'll do. They may gobble someone for all we know. Jericho's parents, that is. I'm on my way, guys, to getting hard, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, if you love this show, you can fund the show by donating live using the donation link pinned to the top of the chat on your phone, mobile device, wherever you are. If this is your first night watching, you have to donate. No, I'm just kidding. I watched Fight Club the other day. But no, seriously, my groceries, electric bill, and I need to buy Diablo 4. So if anybody has $5,000, now's the time to drop it, baby. $5,000 so I can buy Diablo 4. I think it's worth it. Let's be honest. I think it's worth it. Come on. No, I'm just kidding. I'm fucking around with you guys. I love you. But seriously, thank you. Super chats are on. Donation up top. Whatever you want to do. If you expand the description box down below, all the links are there for everything, and the amounts are there, blah, blah, blah. You know the deal. We'll be going to Discord in a minute. Look at those boobs. Saraya looking beautiful. Let's go, man. She looked like like a girlfriend you want to come through the window. Come through my window. Oh, my God, bro. Come into my window. I love you. Oh, shit. The sound wave. 92! I will fuck someone! Yes! Yes!
Somewhere just beyond my reach, there's someone reaching back for me. Racing on the thunder. Rising
stroke it! Stroke it!
Take a Superman to sweep me off my feet.
I'm so gay for you.
I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. And he's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast. He's gotta
Happy birthday to Mama Cronin. That opening segment was fucking hilarious. Hell of a bar mitzvah. Shocked that OC versus Jarrett ended in a worser screw job than Montreal. Eat your heart out, Brett. Also shout out to the dude in the Shockmaster cosplay. 710.
Yo, shout out to the guy. Wait, there was a guy. I didn't even see that guy. There was a guy dressed as the Shockmaster. How the fuck did I miss that? The Soundwave 92 coming in with $40, man. I did not see the Shockmaster guy. You serious? Damn it. Soundwave giving this thing a 7 out of 10. That's fire. Yeah, the Jeff Jarrett stuff, that shit was so whacked out that I enjoyed it, man. I really did. And happy birthday, MJF. Wait, does this mean that MJF shares a birthday with my mother? Did I just realize that? Wait. Oh my God, MJF was born on the same day as my mother. I just realized this. Why did I just figure this out? He's 27 and she's 72, which is her age backwards. What the fuck is this saying? And March 15th, 1996, we were getting ready for WrestleMania 12. Holy shit. What is going on? Whoa, guys. This is some kind of fucking paradox or something that's going on right now. My mother of 72 was here tonight. Wow. I am so stoked over this. This is weird. This is weird. My God, my mother was born. Holy shit. Do you know what this means? It doesn't mean anything at all. But whatever. That's crazy. Yeah, so overall tonight, I mean, I thought tonight was pretty good. But I do see that fans are giving AEW less leeway. You're starting to see people be a little more skeptical of AEW, and that's the people that love it. For instance, most of us who are watching right now in the chat, you guys, most of you are pretty much in AEW's wheelhouse. Like, you like AEW for the most part. And so I am seeing a trend that is trending downward a little bit because normally, you know, it'd be a little bit more positive. But this is pretty positive tonight. Back to being pretty positive. Seems like people gave this show tonight about a 6.5 to about an 8 tonight. You know, somewhere in that wheelhouse. 51% of you, over half of you, say it was good, which I consider to be probably a 6 or 7, 7.5. And an amazing to be an 8 or above. So, you know, this is a big thumbs up for AEW, and that's good because they've had a couple of weeks in the past month or two that we've been very borderline, like 50-50 almost, where they just came out with like a 52% of you thought it was good and amazing, and almost 47% gave it a blah or terrible. And we had a couple of those nights, only 2, but a couple. And it was pretty close, man. And they barely got that thumbs up. They barely got that across the mid-range border. And so the fact that tonight we kind of went back to more normal as far as you guys' rating overall in the chat, that tells you that things were a little bit better tonight. Darby Allin actually started with one of his best promos ever. And then he kind of like fucked himself over. Like, it was weird. It was like he buried himself. Like, he was like, and what am I going to do if I don't get the match I want? Well, complain about it on Twitter. No, but I'll break your arm. And it was kind of stupid. Like, it was weird because at first Darby Allin nailed it when he said, this locker room and these people, all they do is complain on Twitter. Oh, I don't like what's happening, blah, blah, blah. Which I thought was kind of out of character for him. He doesn't normally do stuff like that. So I was like, wow, okay, he's really going there on people. But then when he said, what will I do if you don't give me my shot? I mean, I would have preferred if he had said, I'll make your life a living hell. I won't complain about it. I will stalk you, hurt you. I will drive you insane until you're forced to give me what I want. And I'm not going anywhere. That's what he should have said, something like that. But instead he was like, all these people do is complain, and if you don't give me my title match, I guess I'll complain about it on Twitter. And it was just like, what? Like, he kind of just sucked all the energy back out of it after he put all that into it. So I didn't really like that. So Darby went from, oh, wow, this is a good promo, man. 7 or 8 out of 10 for Darby. That's pretty good. As far as a regular promo goes, probably a 6 or 7. But as far as Darby goes, oh, man, that's like an 8 out of 10 promo from Darby. But then he kind of backed it up by saying that. I was like, oh, okay. So I brought it back down a rating. By the way, speaking of bringing things up and down, can you guys bring me up by taking 2 seconds to click that like button and stick a thumb up my ass right now for me, please? Because 58 likes sucks, let's be honest. Joe, no one's winning that belt till Punk comes back. You're probably right, if he were to come back. Taya Valkyrie's here. Nobody really cares. But Taya's cool. And our friend Famous B, friends with her, so he's got to be happy. Maybe she can finally put in the good word and we can get Famous B showing up. You know, and we can dial up that 1-800-FAME or whatever the fuck it was back in the day. Allison Tuckwab earlier dropped a $100 super chat bomb. You're the best, Allison. Someone said now Joe can get Diablo. No, because I won't get that money for another month, so that's not possible. You'd have to use the PayPal link above there. Appreciate that, though. You are a sweetheart, and thank you. Summer of Punk coming again. Are we getting a third time's a charm for the Summer of Punk? 1, 2, 3. Will it happen? I don't know. The Soundwave 92 dropping the $40. Thank you, Soundwave. And everybody else earlier who was dropping them as well. Let's go get a feel. I got a feeling. I am pretty pumped up, man. I'm pumped for everybody. Star Trek Picard, 3 a.m. Who's staying awake? Don't go online. You'll get spoiled. No doubt about it. Don't want to get spoiled. Don't go online. You Star Trek people. Tony Khan, and Tony Khan has somewhat business with Impact, says Koopa on the Discord. Oh, man, Jennifer, I'm sorry to hear about the death in your family. I'm sorry about that. Thank you, Jennifer. Hope you're okay. Yeah, Famous B. And you know what, Famous B, you should get me in AEW, and then we can all have ourselves a party and have a good time in AEW. Like, no doubt about it. So, listen, Saray, what did you think? Now, in the chat, I want you guys to write the name of who you think. But who did you guys think was the best on the mic? Saraya, Tony Storm, or Ruby Soho? If you had to pick one, which one? Mostly the reason why tonight's show gets a pretty decent rating is honestly off the back of that opening segment. The opening segment tonight was so good. Like, it was probably an 8.5 to a 9 out of 10 opening for AEW tonight. And then everything else kind of stepped down a bit, you know, and traveled off. But that opening was such fire that, like, it set a good tone for what would be a pretty good show. Ooh! Someone just sent me a gif of someone getting fucking knocked out by accident. Oh, my God, bro. This girl gets absolutely waffled. Oh, my Christ, bro. That's on Instagram. Phew. This girl gets just fucking just kaboom. That's crazy. Jesus Christ, bro. I'm sorry, I can't stop watching this girl just get waffled. Like, every single time, dude, just blasted with the, I wish I could get this video up for you guys because, man, some crazy shit. All right, so let me turn my phone off. Thank you, man, for sending me that. I appreciate it. I just responded to you on Twitter. I literally just took time off for the live show to respond to you and follow you back. So you're welcome. I love you. Very beautiful. The Acclaimed rap was okay. I don't think the rap was, and it was just nice to like have like a break from everything that was going on and sort of just sit there and kind of listen to a little Acclaimed rap. I don't think it was like massively amazing. I thought it was a 7 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10 rap. It was good and it was nice and it was good to, do something different for a minute, but it really, wasn't anything crazy. Jade Cargill gets featured well here tonight on the show, which she needed, so that was good that she did get that squash type of thing, just so they could bring out Taya Valkyrie. And instead of it being like, oh, she's there to challenge her, which I thought that was what it was going to be, is she was actually going to have a match tonight with her tonight, but it wasn't that. It was just to say, oh, I'm in the company now. And, you wonder, like, is Taya Valkyrie in the company because they wanted Taya Valkyrie in the company, or is Taya Valkyrie in the company because they wanted a Canadian, surprise? And that's the thing where that's the thing about Tony Khan and AEW a lot of times right now. It just feels like, oh, they just do stuff because the surprise would work out, and they don't know. Oh,
up in space, there's something going on.
It's alien time.
There's something weird
with Allison Tuckwab again.
Gonna happen. Things are kinda happening.
Oh, what the fuck is happening?
Aliens, extraterrestrials. They gave me a shot. Nanotechnology. I'm not me. You're not you. La la la. I'm fucking crazy. Split personality. Scott McKinnon.
Super chat party.
I didn't watch wrestling yet, but what I mean by Aaron Rodgers teasing the Bears is when he says he owns them. I wonder if Jordan Love will pick that up when he gets used to the ropes. He looks kinda native. That's cool, cause I am too.
Well, he'd have to own them. He'd have to actually own them, because they, him saying that he owns the Bears would just say, how do you own us? You haven't even done anything yet. So the only way he can own them or try to say that he owns the Bears is if he starts beating the shit out of the Bears. Then he can say he owns them. But right now it's a clean slate. As far as the Bears are concerned, they're probably like, fuck yeah, get out of here, Aaron Rodgers. Let's see what this new guy does. They're not going to be scared of that. They're going to make him, like, prove that. He's going to have to prove that. Allison Tuckwab coming in hot. And because of Allison Tuckwab, let's relive a skit or two. For all you guys in the chat, I love you all, man. Absolutely. I would be having a great time. But you know what? Let's relive a skit or two, courtesy of Allison Tuckwab. Let's relive. Which one should we relive? Let's relive, oh, I can't find it. Where is it? I don't know if I can find this. There's a skit I want to relive, but I don't know if I can get a hold of it. We got skits. I don't know if I got this skit. Let's see. No, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. Maybe. Oh, let's relive this one. Let's relive this one.
The day's been rough for Tommy McCarthy, but finally, after a 12-hour shift, he's returned home to his apartment to catch up on the hockey game. With his body sore,
oh my God, man.
His ego bruised,
come on, man,
and completely exhausted from a hard day's work, Tommy's ready to pass out while watching his favorite pastime, the Boston Bruins. Everything is going as according to plan as it can until Tommy's phone rings.
Oh, no. Hello? I'm,
Hey, honey, it's me. I've been wondering where you are.
I'm fine, Ma. Ma, listen, I just got home from work. It's been a crazy day. I'm watching this game. It got spoiled for me earlier today.
I DVR'd it though. I'm watching it right now. Just I don't know. I'm about to go to bed.
All
I'm
day.
tired.
I haven't seen you in days. I haven't heard from you. I was cooking
Oh my God.
dinner. Maybe thought you'd come by. You haven't even come over my house in
I know.
days.
I know I haven't been over in a couple of days. All right. I'll come over, Ma. I'll come over.
Oh, you always say that. You always say that. But will you really come and see your mother? Will you really
Man, I'm gonna
come
fucking
over?
kill myself.
I made dinner.
Ma, all
I
right,
ate for
listen. I'll
myself
come over. I'll
for
come over
weeks.
next week. All right, I'll come over next week. I just got home. I'm going to bed, Ma. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I've had a long day.
Oh, you've
All
always
right?
had a long day. I think you need a vacation. Is what you need to take time off. And we can go
Jesus
to
Christ, Ma.
Florida or something like that. But there's never time for me. There's never ever time for me. And I didn't raise you to be selfish. I'm up all night, all the time, thinking
Ma,
about
listen to
Dad
me.
and thinking about
Listen to me, Ma.
Auntie Rita.
I want to go to sleep, Mom. I want to get off the phone, okay?
Oh,
Look,
sure.
I love you. I don't hate you. I love you. Stop it. Stop it, Ma. I'm just trying to watch the game, and I want to go to sleep.
Are you thinking about his work?
5 minutes.
Honey,
I don't
you really
know.
need to get out there and find a girl again and get a stable life and find a girlfriend again. You gotta get back out there.
I can't get out there. I can't get out there and look for a girlfriend because I work 60 days a week. I gotta pay the child support, Ma. Do you know how much child support I have? I gotta work 60 hours a week to pay the child support, pay for that fucking house that is my house. They're living in my house, and I'm here in this piece of shit apartment, Ma. I gotta pay child support, so I gotta work double overtimes all week long. I don't have time to go looking for a girlfriend right now,
You
Ma.
can't commit to anything. That's why your wife left you. You should have never
Ma,
lost her.
half the reason she left is your fault. You kept coming over every day when I was at work, annoying the hell out of everybody.
It's about the flower garden, isn't it? I made it pretty.
You ripped up the chrysanthemums in the front lawn without telling anybody about it. And you put in a bunch of fucking roses. My wife she hated roses. I fucking hate roses now.
I understand this. Everything I like, you hate. Oh,
Ma, will you
hate
just let me
everything
go
I
and go to
like.
bed?
I like
Will you let me
you
get
hate
off
it.
the phone?
Oh, of course. This is
Oh
what
my
you
God,
do
Ma.
every time I go.
Please, Ma, please leave me alone. I just want to watch the game and go to
You know
sleep.
it. The other night, I
That's
was
all.
watching this commercial. They've got a butter maker, and I was scared at home with the whole pandemic. You don't know what it's like.
Please let me get off the phone, for the love of God!
At home with the pandemic, and you're out and get to see people. I'm terrified
I'm spilling
at
beer on
home.
myself. Ma, I'm spilling beer on myself. Can I please get off the phone? I'm gonna kill myself if you keep me on the phone any longer, Ma. I'm gonna go and get my shotgun, and I'm gonna blow my friggin' sternum through my heart, Mom. I'm gonna blow my heart into pieces. I'm gonna shoot myself in the brain, Ma.
Oh my God! What a horrible thing to say to your mother!
Oh,
Power play goal, but the first goal of the game.
damn it!
And the Rangers have the
Shit!
What is that? What happened? Now what are you mad about?
Nothing! The Rangers scored. The Rangers scored because our goaltender's a fake!
Really got anger management problems. or
Ma,
something.
please
You
let me
need
get
to
off
see
the phone,
somebody.
please!
I think you really,
Swear to God, Ma.
you really need to get some help. You need to let me pass your number off to the woman I know. I think you need help.
Kill me. Kill me. Kill me!
Well, there you have it. We dug something up courtesy of Allison Tuckwab. It's a wonderful skit. You know, everybody's mother that's like that. You know, that guy obviously had some problems. You know, obviously, He's got major problems. And, hey, listen, everybody's got problems. But that guy's mother, I mean, that's like my mother on crack, bro. That's like my mother on friggin' crack. He'd have to be, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm trying to think of my mom, and she'd have to be like on space crack. The Neighbor. Remember that skit? There's a lot of ones. So, that being said, though, I thought tonight was, again, about, I don't know, man, I'm so all over the place, but I'm going to go, I want to go 7 out of 10 tonight, I think, and that, again, that opening really helped. Without that opening, I don't think tonight's vibe would have been as good as it was. I think that really helped out a lot. And without it, like I said, it would have been a much bigger problem tonight. It probably would have been a 6 out of 10 night or so. That opening promo and skit at the beginning, not skit, but promo and opener was. It probably added a full 1.5 to tonight's show. It's got to have. And I see a lot of other people saying that too as I browse around Twitter and I take a look on Twitter and see what people are saying and stuff like that. And a lot of people just kind of gushing over the opening segment. So I know it wasn't just me. People are responding well to that opening segment, which is good news because you should have a solid opening segment like that every week. Very important to start a show with fire like that. And I was a little bit unexpected. The Rebar Mitzvah. Taya Valkyrie is all elite too, by the way, for the people that don't know. They did tweet that out. It's not just she's here for a second. It was an introduction to somebody who they did hire. So there you go. Pandemonium filmmakers say Vince McMahon killed their biopic about him. And I don't know what that means. Are they the ones that were making the one at WrestleMania? Because, man, there was all this footage in this big documentary that was coming out about Vince. I mean, they spent all that time filming it and making it. We all heard about it, the hype of it, and oh, my God, we can't wait to see it. And if this is what they're talking about, that it's not going to come out, it's like, man, what an injustice. Because we were all ready to see it had to have been something that was going to be good. And I would have thought that we were about to get something really, really good out of that. I couldn't wait to see it. Plus, they were filming and stuff at WrestleMania and all the stuff with Pat McAfee and Stone Cold and some kind of culmination of Vince getting back into the ring. That would have been really fun. And we didn't get that. That's crazy. That we're not going to get it, or are we going to get it someday? I mean, like, why would all that footage just be thrown out the window and not used? To me, that's fucking crazy that they wouldn't use that and they wouldn't do that. But I don't know. But yeah, that's what I got tonight from this show. I think I went through all the stuff with the women. And, the wrestling was pretty good. And, again, the fans helped it. Because we were in Winnipeg and the fans hyped, they helped it. And tonight was a fun show to watch. It was just borderline that it just made it into the pretty fun to watch category. There wasn't anything too terrible either. Everything was, run-of-the-mill type of stuff or, 6, 7, or 8 out of 10 type of stuff tonight. And for that reason, I'm going to give it I think I'm going to give the show a 7.5 because the wrestling was good and the opening segment was so good. And because of that, I'll hit it with a 7.5 actually. And after giving the show about a 6.5 and a 6 and 5s, a lot of 5s, recently, this is big for them to pull out of that a little bit. And hopefully build a little bit of momentum leading into next week, I hope. And I did like Jeff Jarrett. I know that there are some people that hate him and didn't like him, and I understand that. But, you know, I enjoyed what he did, you know, for the most part. I liked what Jeff Jarrett did mostly. So that's me, but I get it if you don't like him. And I get some people are sick of him, and sometimes he does. You get sick of Jeff Jarrett sometimes, you know, and we have over the years and different times. But right now I'm kind of into it, you know, especially since he's putting people over mostly. Just trying to do the right thing by everybody else, it seems like. And he's booking and helping and doing stuff in the back. And so, you know, I think he's valuable. And I like what he's doing. But that's me. That being said, again, was there anything else I wanted to say? I don't know. Like, what else can be said? I don't know. What is this clip that someone sent me?
Here's a Corrupted Podcast, episode 126.
Metro in Chicago.
Yeah, I like Chicago teams, but yeah, I also.
Oh yeah, all right. Enjoy. Yeah, I remember this. This is kind of funny. This was the Dave 25 interview.
Tommy, when we start this podcast in a second.
I've been to one White Sox game and one Cubs game.
Yeah, I've been to a Cubs game too. 2017, I won.
Oh, yeah, I love Chicago. Shout out to the Metro in Chicago.
Yeah, I like Chicago teams, but yeah, I also like Boston teams. I'm going to a Celtics game, a Bruins game next month. Washington.
There's a lot of death in Chicago, though.
Dude,
There's a lot of death in Chicago, dude.
I can't concentrate because the guy's like a wind chime. He just keeps going back and forth. He's like a pendulum.
Oh my god, dude! Dude, this is like the
Just
Bill.
watch him.
This is like the Bill Burr interview. Like I got to be Bill.
Yeah, I also like Boston teams. I'm going to a Celtics game.
Like, how many teams do you like?
A Bruins game next month.
There's
Washington.
a lot of death in Chicago, though.
Washington Capitals Bruins game and Celtics Heat game later this year. And
that just happened
this year.
So yeah, what's up, man? I mean, you got
What's
questions, or do you want me to just scare people?
Look at this. Watch this next part, JB. This is fucked up.
Somebody like a bus is getting off right now. Want to just describe the people as they get off the bus? Like, here comes another guy who looks like maybe a shooter. Like, I don't...
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
I popped because he popped for that one. He went, "Oh
You know,
shit!"
you know what's funny though is like even Joe's like super uncomfortable right now. You could tell because he's just like letting it fly. He's like, this guy may or may not look like a shooter.
Yeah, when there's no direction and we're like live, like we were streaming, and like when I'm seeing people, like, and there's like no yet set direction yet on something, and I think that I'm the co-host guy, like I'm the guy who, you know, you're the master and running the deal, and I'm not, and then I'm finding out that I have to run it, like I'm like, uh-oh. But then he finally took over though, like, so it was cool. But it was just funny at the beginning here, like couldn't get started.
Bus is getting off right now. Want to just describe the people as they get off the bus? Like, here comes another guy who looks like maybe a shooter. Like, I don't...
Oh shit!
That's messed up. I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
Apologize to anybody.
Viciously he's swaying back and forth.
Yeah, man. Dave, where are you at? Are you in the chat tonight? What were you doing here? Are you on crack?
I think he was just nervous. That looks nervous.
Yeah, that's all it was. You know, he's been watching a long time, so it's kind of weird to be.
No, I'm not hating on him. I don't want it to come off differently. I'm just saying, like, it's kind of making me anxious. Watching him sway back and forth, like.
Well, how many times have you actually talked to him prior to doing this, like on Skype?
No, we really didn't talk much at all. He just was DMing me like, "Yo, I'm here," and I brought a microphone and stuff to do an interview or a podcast with you.
So he's been a viewer for years, very rarely talked to you, and now he's meeting you in person with a microphone. Yeah, he's just, you know, and I'm not trying to shit on him because I was nervous the first couple times I got on the Skype with
I
you
think
guys.
no,
but
he did damn good. Like I would have pussied out of something like this probably. I would have been like, nah, fuck this. I'm not gonna ask him to do a thing. So like, yeah, I give him a lot of credit. I like doing it too. This was fun. Like I like this. I'm glad that he did this with me. Plus, I got to do a video from there. I didn't do anything else with anybody like this. And then as it was raining and it was cold, I watched OKFabe and everybody stand in line in a giant line, and then I went right through the side door with the Young Bucks. It was funny. It was funny because I was like, "See you, Connor. See you guys." Like, and I was saying bye to everybody, and then they're just like, I just opened the door. I'm like, "Oh, I'm Joe Cronin," and they're like, "Oh yeah, come on." I was like, you're all waiting in line out there.
Was Connor being a good boy?
He was. Yeah, he was being. What do you mean by that? What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know, just being on his best behavior.
Oh,
you know.
Well, there's a lot of guys there. I'll say that.
I guess it is good to always have press passes, you know.
It is good to have them. Yeah, it is definitely.
You get
good.
those a lot, Tommy?
I mean, I've gotten a press pass once for doing an anime convention.
Did they regret it?
No, I covered. I covered every bit of that.
Oh my God! What is that, number 3?
That's the third funniest thing Drew's ever said. That was wow.
Funny.
That was amazing. Holy shit.
What the fuck was that?
What was that?
Boy, JB's just lining up these sound clips
Man.
tonight.
He's just an old man.
Shut up, Leah.
You make old
Wait,
man noises.
That was you again?
Back in my day.
What a fun flashback. You can hear all those old episodes and so much more on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. You go to patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. You get over like 200 episodes of that shit on audio, and most of them on video, unless they were taken down because of YouTube, but still on audio permanently forever. So enjoy those on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show and everybody else from that era. And, of course, my wife. What a fun show. It's up on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Go check that out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I had a great time tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow. I hope everybody stays hard and lingers through the madness. Thank you to Allison Tuckwab, whose Aaron Rodgers is going to the freaking Jets, probably. Got it. She's going to jizz. And then, of course, tomorrow night, Friday night, I look forward to seeing you guys briefly for about a little bit, potentially, tomorrow night for a throwdown for about an hour tomorrow night. And then Saturday night for Monetize This, episode 404. I hope everybody is here Saturday night. Love to know what time I should start Monetize This on Saturday night. So vote in the poll that I'm putting up right now, please. Monetize This. Start time. When should I start it? We started around like pretty late last week. And I'm wondering if I don't know if it's too late, too early. I'm not sure. What time should we start and monetize this? Let me know. Here's the poll. Feel free to vote on it. And we will execute the start time for Monetize This 404 next week at the time that you guys choose. So feel free to vote right now and let me know. We did start pretty late last week. We started around 10:45, and we had a little bit less viewership. I think we barely had a donation last Monetize This. We ran out of steam kind of because it was like already late. So we did 4 hours, 3 hours. I fell asleep in my chair. So I tried to improve Monetize This week by maybe starting potentially earlier, and that could help things out, I think, maybe. So the Monetize This can continue. Otherwise, we are maybe coming up on the end of times for Monetize This. I don't know. But we'll see. Episode 404 this Saturday night at a time of your choosing, and we'll see. But I do know that it's used to always start at 11, and that was always good, but it seems like now 11 might be a little too late to start. But you be the judges, you be the voters, and drop a vote before you leave tonight. For Monetize This 404, when should it start? And shout out to Allison Tuckwab for that Hyundai bomb and the other donation, and Soundwave 92, and everybody who's been donating the last couple of days. Thank you very, very much. I hope you guys sub and hit the like button if you can, and I'll see you with more tomorrow. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Shame on News, Star Trek Late Night, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Get an alert for everything I ever do. You'll never miss a show. Plus, all the content that's up there on Patreon is unreal. See you tomorrow.
When you play your little fuck games.
JCS Familia. Joe Cronin. Monetize this. Elite Familia. Out of nowhere. Stop. Throw down. Skit. Out of nowhere. JCS Familia. Exclusive. JCS. No. You don't wanna with us, homie. Trust me, you don't really wanna, homie. JCS. Out of nowhere, monetize this and throw down. It's the JCS show. Shout out to my JCS psycho. JCS. Shout out to OK Fabe, Leah, and my man Jake the Marco. JCS. No pussies allowed. We scream it and we say it proud. JCS. To my man Joe Cronin, keep it rockin', keep it rollin'. And to every hater that ever ran his mouth, you can take our middle finger, take it and jam it down south. This whole fucking community, they know what we about. So when we talking, homie, take a seat and please shut your mouth. JCS, homie, done told you. And for every piece of shit that tried to test, got like the rest. What you thought? The man Joe Cronin go hard. Trust me, homie, we ain't worried about none of you retards. All these fat fucks wanna talk, they'll get cut. I ain't playing with your homies, fuck you faggots, and your wives are all sluts. I don't give a fuck, my nigga, come and test this. Me and the almighty Joe will eat you up for breakfast. JCS. No. You don't wanna with us, homie. Trust me, you don't really wanna, homie. JCS. Out of nowhere, monetize this and throw down big. JCS. It's the JCS show. Shout out to my JCS psycho. JCS. Shout out to OK Fabe, Leah, and my man Jake the Marco. JCS. No pussies allowed. We scream it and we say it proud. JCS. To my man Joe Cronin, keep it rockin', keep it rollin'. And to every hater that ever ran his mouth, you can take our middle finger, take it and jam it down south. This whole fucking community, they know what we about. So when we talkin', homie, take a seat and please shut your mouth. Joe Cronin, whipping the whip is stolen, hanging out the window screaming, fuck that bitch, Kenny Bowlin'. And to any bitch wanna put dirt all on our name, listen, suck a fat dick and I hope you choke all on into my mind. Anybody want it, they can get it, yeah, just know that. Me and Joe will stick you up, say cheese, Kodak. Ride around strapped like some lunatics, roll that. And we don't give a fuck about your ass, you can quote that. JCS, no, we the best motherfucker, who the fuck you tryna test, huh? JCS, bitch, all these punks playing checkers while we're playing chess. JCS, yeah, fuck around, get bodied and laid out on your deck. JCS, it's SITH, motherfucker, I'm a JCS bet. JCS, no, you don't want it with us, homie, trust me, you don't really want it, homie. JCS, out of nowhere, monetize this and throw down, bitch. JCS, it's the JCS show, shout out to my JCS psycho. JCS, shout out to OK Fabe, Leah, and my man Jake the Marco. Listen, homie, I ain't playing with you suckers, get you slipping on my dump, I hope clip on you motherfuckers. SITH, always riding with two burners, cocksuckers. Talk on my name, I'ma show you how I'm a good. Make it the hot summer, shitting on you is a bummer. But when you see me, know it's me, hopping up the Hummer. SITH, homie, all you faggots better recognize. Or I'll come through, me and Joe, and we terrorize. Boy.
Exclusive. Feel it. Yeah.
Oh my god, yes. Something's happening.
Something strange kinda happening. Weird. It's weird. It's weird. I feel weird.
Pyramids are not real. Aliens are coming down to kill me. I feel the lava from an alien. It's changing all the space and time. Yeah. Down to kill me. I feel the lava from an alien. It's changing all the space and time. Yeah. I'm hating myself. I'm hating someone else because of his lies. I can feel it within me. It's making me wanna fucking kill myself. I think that something is wrong. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Oh, I'm not me. Oh, and you're not you. La. Oh, I'm fucking split personality, psycho, crazy, Scott McKinnon. I wanna kill the community and sell the body and Silver Saint. I might just torture animals to watch you die as aliens cry. And all it just keeps building up, and I cannot give you up. You are the reason I'm in pain. It just keeps piling up, and I just can't get enough. And without you, I think I'm insane. And I just can't give it up, so I'm gonna get